What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I was not going to do a video on washing this thing up, getting it all cleaned up, but this has gotten ridiculous. I've been out here for 2 hours trying to get the mud and stuff out of the tracks, and I'm still not done. I am covered. I've tried different tips, and it's just taking a while. I got this side here just about done. I did not realize you could get that much mud impacted in here. I bet there was 1,000, 1,500 pounds of mud in here. I thought it was just some on top of the rails. No, it's impacted all the way the width of that track. I'm working on this side over here. As you can see, I wanted to get a shot of this while I'm doing it so you can see what I'm talking about. It is impacted all the way up under there to the frame of the dozer, and I'm washing and washing and washing. That stuff is just not coming off. It's caked in around the drives. It's caked in up here in the this cover for your idler, your tensioner, the spring. It took me forever to get that, and I probably still miss some on the other side. It's caked in around that drive good back there, and it was all the way up to here, the bottom of the dozer right there. And so he must have had this thing belly pan deep in the mud hole whenever it broke, or at least right before it broke, because yeah. And as I say, I'm not 100% sure I got all this over here yet, but it's a lot better than it was. I'm going to work on it some more. The dozer's not going to push as well. Want to get it fixed with all the mud off of it. Lost a couple 1,000 pounds of weight. This is ridiculous. And as I say, pressure washer's just not doing much for it here. I'll give you guys a quick shot here. So yeah, anyway, it's taking longer than I thought. I'm going to get back at it. I just want to throw this in a video here so you guys could see just how bad this was, because I kind of underestimated. I thought 2 hours I'd have everything pretty well clean, but I'm 2 hours in and I think I'm about halfway done. Alright guys, just shy of 4 hours of washing on this thing with steam cleaner, and it still ain't 100% clean, but it's a lot better than it was. And you can see over it in there a little bit now. It's this thing's just nasty. So hopefully I can tell a little bit more about what's going on. I'm sure that belly pan up under there is slam full of mud and grease and everything else. But maybe I can get up in here and take a look and see what's going on a little better now. We got it somewhat clean, and try to figure out what it's going to take to get this thing apart. So we will continue this after I go take a shower and take a break and get some new clothes on and all that good stuff. Alright guys, so I got me a shower after 4 hours of washing this thing, or almost 4 hours of washing on it, and it's still not as clean as I wanted, and I knew that I was gonna run into that. And my pressure washer wand, or lance, was too long for me to be able to get in here. I got a 4-foot one, and to get up in this cab, I just can't get the angle to get down in here. You know, got all the mud and everything off the outside of it, but I want to be able to pinpoint and get down in here in some of the spot just to get it as clean as possible, get some of the grease off of it. And so I'm going to try this little shorty setup right here with a turbo nozzle. And I don't have the pressure washer on right now, obviously, but I'm going to try that right there and see if I can run the pressure washer at kind of a low speed so that I don't get a lot of volume, but the pressure that I get will be a pinpoint, and hopefully I can maintain it and keep it from blowing back all in my face, or at least somewhat, and maybe be able to get some of this you know, off the bolt heads and stuff, and just make the job a little easier when I get up under there and start taking things apart and everything. All right guys, we about got that thing clean enough we can start working on it when I get some room in the shop and get a little time and figure out exactly how I want to go about doing this. Try to show you guys over in here. I don't know if you can see right there where that black piece of plastic rubber is hanging down. There's a flange right there, and if you look right there, you can see where the pump bolts to that flange. Now that flange is what holds the motor up. I don't know if you can see that mount down there, but there's a mount on each side right there. And so that flange, if you was to try to pull the pumps and do this job, the flange would have to be removed, so you'd have to hold the motor up with something anyway. Plus, you'd have to do something with all these 9 million hoses here. So I think it's going to be easier to go ahead and pull the engine out, and you can unbolt that flange. As you see right there, that's the bell housing. The flange bolts a flat plate right on the side of it, and unbolt that, bring the engine forward and out. I don't know what all else I'm going to take loose. I'm assuming you've got to pull the radiator and all this oil cooler assembly up there out, limb risers, and I don't know if I can do that. I know the belly pan's got to come off. I don't know if I can do it with without removing this ROP structure. I think I probably can. It's going to be, you know, a little bit harder because you right where it bolts together is right dead center there, but I think I can do it with that on there. So pull the hood, radiator, all that stuff off, disconnect everything on the motor. She'll be able to drop the belly pan, get up on there, take the bolts loose from the bottom, take the bolts loose from in here, and bring the motor forward to check out that drive coupling in there. At least that's what I got in mind. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, and I need another shower now, but it's not nowhere near as bad as it was earlier this morning. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.